Kedosha, Janina. Kehila, Kedosha. Kadosh, holy. Kehila, community. Janina, city in Greece. The northwest of Greece, the mountains. A city which had maybe 2,000 Jews in 1940, 41, and maybe no Jews in 1945. About 40 or 50 found their way back, of course. More about that later. This synagogue was founded by Jews from Janina, Greek Jews, of course. The roots of the Greek Jews, of course, overwhelmingly are from what country? Spain. Sephardic Jews. Their native language was in Yiddish. Those are European Jews. Yiddish based on German. The Jews that are Sephardic Jews, and incidentally, there are more Sephardic Jews in Israel than there are Ashkenazi Jews. More Sephardic in Israel. Interesting. Sephardic Jews, of course, their native language was Spanish. Sephard don't speak Yiddish. It's basically Spanish, turned into a version called Ladino. So the Sephardic Jews, somewhat different than the Ashkenazi Jews, except we all pray in Hebrew, we all use the Old Testament, and our basic customs are the same, but just a little bit different. I'll talk more about that later. So the Jews in Greece are Sephardic Jews, roots in Spain. But weren't there Jews in Greece well before the Spanish Inquisition? When Jews were banished from Spain, and Muslims, by the way, as well. What happened in 1492? Columbus sailed the ocean blue. What else happened, more importantly to Jews? They were banished. This is going to be Queen Isabella. This is going to be an all-Christian country. Either convert or leave. Most left. Some claimed they converted, but didn't leave. They were hidden Jews, secret Jews, crypto Jews. And found out the Spanish Inquisition, the famous torture, etc. So that's a little bit of that history. But again, the Jews that arrived in 1492 spoke Spanish, but weren't there Jews in Greece well before that? Of course. The oldest Jewish community, indeed, is in Greece. From the time of Christ, from the Roman era. So this synagogue was founded by Greek Jews, but what are referred to as Romaniote Jews. Not Romania, Romaniote from the Roman era. The Roman Jews, the Greek-speaking Jews. Took me a long time to figure it out. When I grew up, I said, I'm Jewish. Then maybe I was 12, I said, no, I'm Sephardic. Then when I was 19, I said, Romaniote. So this synagogue was founded by Jews from that particular city in the mountains, which had Jews there for ages and ages. Romaniote Jews. Not too many left, because when the Sephardic Jews arrived, the Romaniote Jews were overwhelmed and absorbed, you might say. The Sephardic Jews from Spain had more wealth, were more sophisticated, so the Romaniote Jews kind of disappeared, except here and there in the mountains, on some islands. Romaniote, the Greek-speaking Jews. This synagogue was founded by those Jews from this particular city, Janina, hence the name of the city. Kehila, Kedosha, Janina. Usually spelled in English with a J, but it's not Janina, and it's not gyro. There is no J in Greek. It's Janina, and it's gyro. Got it? Don't go to a dino nest for gyro. No such thing. Gyro. Why gyro? Because it rotates. All right, beside the point. Founded by Jews from that city, all who arrived through Ellis Island. And all, like other European communities, found their way to be close together, lived within maybe a 4 or 5 block radius of this particular synagogue. It wasn't Chinatown then, Chinatown was growing. But they found their way to this community, started praying together, started a burial society, as did Italians, as did a burial society. The burial society is still very much functioning, very viable.
Very much alive.
And I could speak from personal experience. So the burial society is viable, and so is this synagogue. Of course, this synagogue is not nearly as well attended But there is a minion every single Saturday, with rare exception, because the board of directors takes pride in making sure this place still functions. Every Sunday, the synagogue is open for the museum, for tourists, so you get a chance to see that. I don't want to forget important things, so I do have a clipboard.